opportunity to retire with a full pension after 25 years of service. It would grant them parity with other uniformed service personnel who perform essential tasks, including police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and other uniformed service employees. I'm very happy that the state is moving on these items, and I'm proud to support it. Finally, we will vote on a legislative package concerning fire safety. We all know that earlier this year, a tragic residential building fire at the 19-story Twin Parks Northwest apartment building in the Fordham section of the Bronx claimed the lives of 17 New Yorkers, including 8 children. It was one of the worst tragedies in our city's history, and certainly the worst fire in New York in 30 years. Investigators found several violations and flaws that led to the horrible disaster. If proper measures were put in place, our fellow New Yorkers would still be here with us today. That's why the council established the Twin Parks Citywide Task Force for Fire Safety, led by Councilmember Feliz. With this package of legislation, we are working to ensure that tragedies like the Twin Parks fire never happen again. Introduction 104A. Sponsored by Councilmember Oswald Feliz, Chair of the Twin Parks Citywide Task Force on Fire Prevention, would establish a definition for the term self-closing door so it is clear that applicable doors must return to the closed position and latch shut when opened and released. Introduction 105A, also sponsored by Chair Feliz, would make some modifications to the enforcement of Local Law 111, which required that doors providing access to interior corridors or stairs be self-closing or equipped with devices to ensure closing after having been opened. That local law also placed responsibility on owners of multiple dwellings to keep and maintain self-closing doors in good repair and made failure to do so an immediately hazardous violation. First, Introduction 105A amends the correction period from 21 days to 14 business days and requires the Department of Housing Preservation and Development to conduct a follow-up inspection within 20 business days following that correction period. Second, the bill increases the civil penalty for self-closing door violations to $250 to $500. and an additional $250 per day for each day the violating condition remains after the deadline to correct. Third, Introduction 105A increases the penalty for false certification of correction of a hazardous violation to $250 to $500, and an immediate hazardous violation to $500 to $1,000. Lastly, the bill clarifies that self-closing doors must return to the closed position and self-latch when opened and released. Introduction 106A, sponsored by Councilmember Shahana Hanif, would prohibit the sale of portable electric space heaters with certain safety features that are designed to mitigate the fire risk posed by operation of such devices. Specifically, any such device would have to be equipped with a thermostat, an automatic function that disables the device upon tip over or overheating, and be certified by a nationally recognized testing laboratory. Anyone who violates the ban would face civil penalties that escalate upon subsequent violations. Introduction 131A, sponsored by Councilmember Pirina Sanchez, would amend current requirements relating to the fire department's efforts to conduct fire safety education and outreach for residential buildings by requiring that such activities include dissemination of relevant information pertaining to the safe operation of electric space heaters in residential settings. Additionally, the bill would require that any written materials disseminated by FDNY pertaining to fire safety education must be made available in the top 10 languages most commonly spoken within the city. Introduction 155A, sponsored by Councilmember David Carr, would waive permit filing fees for owners of one to three family homes who are looking to repair the damage caused by a fire and to correct any construction defects discovered following the fire. The waiver would apply to other dwellings in the same homeowners or cooperative association with the same construction defect. Councilmember Carr couldn't join us today, but we certainly thank him. Now I invite Chair Feliz and Council Members Hanif and Sanchez to come forward and speak about this critical package of bills.
Thank you so much, Speaker. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Councilmember Oswald Feliz. I represent the 15th District, the district that was affected by the unspeakable Twin Parks tragedy. I want to start by thanking our City Council Speaker. Thank you so much for making fire safety a priority for this City Council. And I also want to thank all my colleagues who have proposed additional pieces of legislation to improve fire safety in the City of New York. Fire safety continues to be a challenge for the City of New York, for our entire city, but including for the borough of the Bronx, a borough that has been plagued by fire and tragedies related to fire for so many years and so many decades. We have so much work to do on the issue of fire safety. First, we have to tackle all the causes of fire, as we're doing today on the issue of automatic shutoffs for space heaters. We have to make sure that we're tackling all the causes of fire. At the same time, number two, we have to provide the tools for families to be able to escape in the case of fire. There was one tool that could have prevented that Twin Parks devastating fire tragedy. There was one tool, properly functioning self-closing doors. Had those self-closing doors actually worked, that smoke would not have filled the entire 19-story high-rise, and those families would have been able to safely escape. Had those self-closing doors worked, that fire in a fireproof building would not have turned into a tragedy wherein 17 angels, 17 innocent people lost their lives. These fire safety bills will help ensure that another fire-related tragedy never happens again. Not in the Bronx, not anywhere in the City of New York. These fire safety bills will help ensure that laws related to the issue of self-closing doors will help ensure that those laws are being scrupulously honored, followed, and enforced. These laws will help ensure that those laws are being taken seriously by everyone, by first providing landlords with no more than 14 days to correct self-closing door violations, but also requiring a mandatory reinspection to confirm that the landlord has corrected that self-closing door violation. And number three, increasing fines and civil penalties for bad actors, including those that falsely state that they have made repairs on the issue of self-closing doors. Self-closing doors can save lives. Self-closing doors can save lives. They can protect families from fire and smoke. And for that reason, today we're taking action to make sure that those doors are closing and protecting our families. Thank you all for joining, and thank you so much, Speaker, again, for making fire safety a priority. It's a big issue in the Bronx, and we're looking very forward to bringing real solutions to resolve the challenges that we face. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chair Feliz. Councilmember Rennie?
Thank you. Thing just snapped off. Okay. Good afternoon. Sarah Janne, Seydou Toure, Hawa Mahmoudou, Haji Dukure, Haja Dukure, Mustafa Dukure, Mariam Dukure, Fatoumata Dukure, Fatoumata Dramme, Fatoumala Dramme, New Maisha Dramme, Mohammed Dramme, Fatoumata Tunkara, Omar Jambang, Isatu Jabbi, Haji Jawara Usmani Conte. These are the names of the 17 Black Muslim immigrants who were killed in the tragic Twin Parks fire. Today is an important day for our city. Big thank you to Speaker Adams for inviting me. I also want to recognize the indefatigable work of Council Members Feliz, Sanchez, and Carr, who have legislation on the same topic up for a full vote today. I am proud to work with colleagues who are proactively invested in keeping New Yorkers alive and safe. And a special thank you to Council Members Feliz, Sanchez, Powers, and Public Advocate Jumaane Williams for introducing my legislation and for their continued leadership on this issue in the face of immeasurable pain and grief. The devastating and avoidable Twin Parks fire in the Bronx was caused by a space heater that was on for a prolonged period of time and then overheated. This may seem like a rare thing, but incidences like this are a leading cause of fires across this country. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, portable safety heaters are involved in about 1,700 fires a year nationwide, resulting in nearly 80 deaths and around 160 injuries. This is a price simply too high to pay. We know we cannot eliminate space heater usage, unfortunately, in New York City. While landlords have an obligation to their tenants to provide adequate heating, this obligation is often not met, and residents are forced to resort to using electric heaters to stay warm. However, we cannot simply accept people will be put in harm's way because of neglect. It's time for the City Council to act. Intro 106A will ensure that heaters are as safe as possible to prevent future tragedies by requiring all space heaters sold in New York City to be equipped with 1, a thermostat, 2, an automatic function that disables the heater upon overheating or tipping over, and 3, a safety certification from a nationally recognized testing laboratory. These essential pieces of safety technology will significantly reduce the risk of a space heater causing a fire. Along with Council members Feliz, Sanchez, and Carr's pieces of legislation, this suite of bills will address nearly every piece of the terrible puzzle that led to the tragic fire in January of this year. Together, our legislation will further this council's firm commitment to creating a safer city for everyone. Finally, I want to thank the advocacy and work of the grassroots community groups like the Gambian Youth Organization that sprang into action after the fire. Of the 17 victims, all of them were working class West African Muslim immigrants. We have to understand who these fire tragedies are killing. The work of mutual aid groups and connected networks of Muslim New Yorkers and communities in and outside of the Bronx delivered the care, materials, and comfort to dozens of families in need in the immediate aftermath, and still today. They've been tireless advocates for meeting the needs of those affected and addressing the root causes of this avoidable tragedy. I also want to thank Council Member Joanne Ariola, Chairwoman of the Committee on Fire and Emergency Management, for holding a hearing and also holding accountable the pertinent city agencies that continue to fail these residents. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is, I'm a lot shorter than you are. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Councilmember Pierina Sanchez, representing the 14th District in the Bronx, neighboring to Chair Feliz's district, where the horrible fire at Twin Parks West, Northwest occurred. So I want to start by thanking the Speaker for your leadership, for shepherding these bills with us, for Chair Feliz, Chair Ariola, for leading the hearing, and of course to Council Members Carr and Hanif for sponsoring the other legislation. Intro 131A will expand educational outreach regarding space heaters and add increased language access for immigrant communities. Something critical that we've heard in the aftermath of this fire and several others that have taken lives and affected and displaced families in the wake of 2022. The educational outreach that the FDNY already conducts reaches thousands of New Yorkers, but expanding this outreach to include language access in the top 10 languages will ensure that immigrant communities have access to the same information as others do in New York. Now, this is the first package of legislation that we are passing in the wake of the terrible tragedy at Twin Parks Northwest. It is just the start. We are addressing the proximate causes today. But to be clear, we do not stop now. We do not rest. We continue to improve building and fire safety, holding landlords accountable, modernizing our fire and building codes, and ensuring adequate code enforcement is working in the interest of the safety of all New Yorkers. I urge my colleagues later on today to vote yes so that we may continue building this momentum for fire safety and look forward to the continued work that we have ahead of us to improve fire safety throughout our city.
Thank you to all of my colleagues. Thank you so much for your leadership on this package of bills. And now we will take on-topic questions.
Thank you, Speaker. I was wondering on the fire safety bills that increases the fines. Will those fines be able to be retroactive? The reason I'm asking is the landlords of the Twin Parks building, could they face these increased fines as a result of the violations resulting in the fire?
Well, I believe the legislation is drafted so that there will be an initial penalty of 0, I believe, Chair Feliz. And then that's going to effectively serve as notice for the violation, and in going forward, the fines would be enacted.
So in other words, the landlord of the Twin Parks building will not be facing fines?
That would be correct, would it be, Chair Feliz?
Not under this law, but there are current laws on the issue of self-closing doors, and the tenant could seek remedies for the law that is currently in place.
Any more on-topic questions? Okay, moving on to off-topic. Jeff?
Well, the Councilmember Borelli is reintroducing a bill today about a task force for Staten Island secession. He introduced that last time, it didn't move. It's not trying to secede yet, it's just to learn more. How do you feel about the bill?
I love Staten Island. I would hate to see them leave us. But like with any legislation, of course, the council is going to have to deliberate and take a good hard look at its merits. So, but I will further reiterate, I love Staten Island. Thank you, Jeff.
More on-topic, Chris?
Okay, so you mentioned, Speaker, a bunch of bills about home rule today.
Yep.
One of which that isn't on the agenda is about speed cameras, and I'm wondering if you could kind of talk us through, there's one more stated meeting on June 2nd, which is the last day of the state legislature. So I wonder if you could just talk us through the process, and as part of that talking us through, I know that members of the council are hoping to get speed camera revenue used in their neighborhoods for road redesign, which a lot of advocates support, which is fine. But are there any other sticking points in this home rule process as we go forward, and will there be a home rule resolution in the end of the day?
Well, obviously, our members have diverse opinions and concerns because we are diverse and our districts are very diverse. The priority, though, is to make sure that every district is safe. And we're along the same lines with safety is the investment into the communities that are hit the hardest. And we want to see investments in street redesign as well. As far as the home rule is concerned, we have to have legislation before we have a home rule. So that has to it has to happen at the state level. Once we have that information come down, and then we go ahead and we vote on those home rules.
Just as a follow-up, because I'm confused, there is a state bill, Bernardus has a bill, and I think the state is waiting for the council to send some sort of resolution, home rule message, or some message in support of that bill. I'm just trying to understand that process because it's very confusing to even us on the inside.
It can be. It can be. Yes, you're absolutely right. The state collaborates, comes to their agreement or not, but the agreement then comes to the council to resolve via home rule. So once we get that information, we as a body will deliberate over that information and make the decision whether or not to pass that legislation for home rule.
No, but I mean just on the camera bill, there's an existing bill that I think the state, they keep saying, and it's true with school reauthorization as well, they need some sort of home rule message. I don't know, the terminology is often lost on people. They're waiting for something from you, I think.
Well, the only thing they're waiting for us to do at this point is what I just said, and that's going to be to make that deliberation and finalize passage of the home rule bills that they have agreed on. So that's the only thing they're waiting for us to do. Anything else, we first have to have the legislation, as you know, from the state first. Yeah.
Thank you. On COVID, as you know, the city has reached a high alert level now. Under DOH guidelines, it's recommended that an indoor mask mandate be re-implemented. The mayor has so far not done that, saying that it's not needed. What's your view on that issue? Do you think it's time for an indoor mask mandate?
I think that we, of course, have to continue to watch, watch and feel the science. As far as mandates, I'm going to leave that up to the mayor to decide what happens as far as city mandates are concerned. And we, of course, would follow that protocol. As it stands right now, the mayor is leaving it. It seems that the mayor is leaving it optional in some places. And for all of us, we're living through the same thing as well. I was discussing earlier today about the rules in the airports are confusing to even passengers going through the airports right now. But as far as mandates, the council is not looking, towards mandates at this point. We're looking to see, to continue to follow the science, and we will look and see what the mayor's decision is on the mandates.
Any further off-topic questions? It looks good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you all for coming today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. An honor to work with you on these bills.
My honor, sir.